And now on to UFC Fight Night 46, which is also happening this week. This is a weekend one, and it's actually happening in Ireland, I think, the Republic of Air. And its main event is Conor McGregor versus Diego Brandao. And I think this one's going to be a quicker one to run through, simply because I don't think it's quite such a good card, but there we are. Not surprisingly, it happens to be outside of the US, so there we are. And it's not a numbered event, it's 46, isn't it? UFN 46. I'm going to say that I think there's been a lot of talk about this, obviously. Conor McGregor, can he do it? Well, I'm actually going to say against Diego Brandao, I expect so, yes. And I would have thought it would be a TKO as well. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, yes, I think so. Gunnar Nelson is fighting Zach Cummins. Perfect record of 12 versus 17 and 3. You know, this could be a submission fest. And I do like a good submission fest, I have to say. I think that Zach Cummins has more ways to win here as well. He seems to get a lot of decision victories too. So I'm just going to say I think that Zach Cummins will win that one. Brad Pickett and Ian McCall, 25 and 8 versus 12 and 4. You know, Ian McCall, he's quite a name. He's, you know, we're talking title contention, doing very well, or he has been in the past. But Brad Pickett is a really old English fighter, in fact, that I've known of for a very, very, very long time. And so I'm going to go for him in this match. I think he will win. The next one, Norman Park and Naoki Kotani. 20 and 2 versus 33 and 10. Again, this one looks to be a bit of a ground war. And I don't know who's going to win this one, because I have a funny feeling that Kotani was written in as somebody who we should all go woo about. So I don't know. I'll go for Norman Park, but wouldn't be surprised if that's wrong on this occasion. Ilia Latifi and Chris Dempsey, 9 and 3 versus 10 and 1. Decision King Chris Dempsey. I don't know. Shall I say yes? Let's give Chris Dempsey another decision victory there. Neil Seary and Phil Harris, 13 and 10 versus 22 and 12. This is striker versus groundsman. I think I'm going to go for Phil Harris there. Catul Pendred and Mike King. Perfect 5 for Mike. He's going against somebody with a record of 13 and 2. So unless the UFC have got his record wrong again, which is possible because they've got one wrong on the last predictions versus Sherdog. Unless they've got it wrong, I think that this is probably going to be one that Pendred manages to win. The next fight, Tor Trowing and Trevor Smith, 16 and 5 versus 11 and 5. And once again, it's stand-up versus ground. I'll go for Tor Trowing on that, I think. Cody Donovan versus Nikita Krylov, 16 and 4 for Nikita, despite the name, he's a guy. And I need to say that now because, of course, MMA has women's MMA as well. So there we are. Cody Donovan, 8 and 4. Gosh. Not an easy one to pick, I don't think, this one. I think I might go for Nikita Krylov, actually, on that one. And the last match, Patrick Holohan and Josh Sampo. A perfect record of 9 versus 11 and 3. I'm going to go for Josh Sampo on that one, and those are my prediction videos.